I mean, it's the only thing that I've really been able to figure out since I was a little kid. I mean, I cooked when I was growing up and always helped in the kitchen, and obviously by my Adonis-like physique, I like to eat. It just was, for me, it's the easiest and most sincere way to show emotion. You know, you're taking food that I prepare and putting it inside your body. I mean, that's pretty incredible. I really find fulfillment. Not to mention, it's just about the only thing I know how to do.
Valle de Guadalupe is a wine region that's located 90 miles south of the US-Mexican border, 4 hours from Los Angeles. You're nestled in a really defined geographical valley. I feel like there's something super magical about it. Everybody you meet here, I feel like, whether it's a winemaker or a chef, everything here is so perfectly curated. People have been growing grapes here for 100 years. But making boutique wines, that is new. And the kind of food that you see here follows that level of wine. There's also something really convivial about it. I think a lot of the food here is served family style, and because you're outdoors, it's almost like the ultimate picnic. I think the food here is really free-spirited. In other parts of Mexico where people are bound to the traditions of their region, here there are no rules.
So a lot of times in American culture, you'll hear negative things about Mexico. And for people that live in the border town, we know that intrinsically not to be true. You know what that culture is and how warm and welcome it is. The people down there are beautiful. The cooking is beautiful. They're so connected to their farming. They're so connected to the food that they grow. They're so connected to the communities. So here we are, me as a food journalist, I'm trying to cover Baja. My goal is to cover a culture as it is, you know, and cover the culture as authentically as you possibly can. I'm talking to all the people down there, all the chefs that have been working their butts off, that are native, you know, Mexicans, and everybody kept on saying, you got to talk to Drew Deckman. And I'm like, I don't want to do a story about Baja on a white chef. I'm so sorry. You know, it felt wrong. And we all know Drew. He had the Michelin star, and he had all this crazy experience, but I was really hesitant to go try his food for that reason.
Ahorita vamos a montar un ribeye también.
But then you try his food, and oh my God, it's good. You see this guy cooking with none of the accoutrements that a starred Michelin chef would have. He's got smoke and fire and wood and hay bales for his restaurant. And you're like, God, this is a really, really great chef. You're eating inside of this like private little forest. And then all of a sudden, here comes this big, burly Viking chef guy with goggles on. oh, he's gruff and intimidating, and you expect him to speak in monosyllables, and then all of a sudden he's talking philosophy and poetry, and he's educated, you know, in so many more ways than you ever thought. He's just so passionate about everyone in that neighborhood. You really get to see the sense of soul that he has for that community and for that neighborhood and for that farm and for the culture at large.